It's another rainy day, not fit for anything outside, so thinking to myself, what should I do today? I found some tiles, some quarry tiles. I finished tiling this half. This is how starting the day. Wipe down, let's get rid of the I've opened the box of tiles and this job is really going to do this the tiles, I'm going to put them that wide. So I've got two rows there. Front here, you see where the Well, cracking on because it's still raining outside. I've got the first 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 tiles down. I can put another 2 tiles down without any cuts, but I'm going to go and cut some tiles now, particularly for those corners there, and all the way along the front here. And hopefully get those down after a bit of dinner. I'm going to let those dry and go off, because then they're not going to move and it'll mean that I'm not going to knock anything out when I'm measuring. Every day's a bonus. Cutting tiles can be quite easy, it can also be quite difficult. If you look at this one going around the architrave, I've had to do quite a bit of cutting there, quite a bit of measuring, using the saw and using the plane as well. Otherwise it's quite straightforward when you've got the right gear. So I'm just going to cut this on here, just 2 cuts, and I've sorted it. To make sure you get plenty of water in, and then you have to sort of reset the actual cutting edge. So I've got 2 pieces on here. I've got this one, I've got that one, so when I've measured that up, I'll cut that across and it'll be perfect. Every day's a bonus. So all the tiles are cut. That's the 3 down this side, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 across the front, and then the 3 across this side. I've taken all the spacers out for the tiles I laid this morning because that's all dried back. So all I've got to do now is cement those tiles down the side, across the front, up this side, trim the carpet back and across the front here and up the side, and then grout it. It's going to look nice, that is. Pleased with what I've done, but it was very, very tricky, especially around cutting those tiles around that architrave. Every day's a bonus. Well, that's looking good. All the tiles are now cemented down, so I'm really, really pleased at that. They've gone on well. Just got to let them dry now before I can grout them. I've trimmed the carpet back, but I'm going to let it dry before I drop it down. I've just got the carpet on the front to do. It's because I've got tiles in here, isn't it? But yeah, it's going to make a massive difference, and when I've cleaned the fender up and put that back in, you won't recognise it. So there we go. Every day's a bonus. I said it was going to be adjusted, didn't I? Look at that, 1 tile left and those few little cuts. That's all I've got left out of a full box. So no room for any error, particularly on those bits that were there and there. There we go. Next time you see it, it'll be grouted. Every day's a bonus. Well, all dried nicely. Really pleased with those. Grout mixed up. Water ready, sponge ready, everything else ready. Let's get grouting. Well, how's that? All grouted? Doesn't look too bad at all, does it? I've put the fender back on in place. I think really I need to take that back in the kitchen and give it a damn good polish. Sooty says you've done a good job there. He's actually on there for when the grandchildren come round, they don't hurt themselves on the corner of the fender. But yeah, that's nice. Best stoke the fire up. I've let it drop down while I was working in front of it because I didn't want the grout to go off too quickly. But yeah, really pleased at that. Every day's a bonus. Another job done. What's next, I wonder?